right, what up, YouTube? It's your boy D.
Oh, what's good, y'all?
We got a special guest today with us, our boy Matthew. Before we even let the man himself talk, we're gonna let this video run so you guys can see that this man has been about the feet before the hype. All right, Matt, introduce yourself to the people.
What's good? My name is Matt, aka Mateo. Like D said, I mean, he's calling me a guest, but these are my brothers right here, so I don't even feel like I'm visiting. I'm just at home, finally pulled up to Kick Chat. Yeah, just again, I mean, to have conversations we have offset all the time, but we're doing it on camera now, so that's dope. Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Thanks for being here. So let the people know, what is the first pair of sneakers that got you into the culture?
So when you actually asked me that question, it didn't really, I guess I never really answered or thought about that question. To be honest, it wasn't a sneaker per se that got me into kicks, but it was basketball. You know what I'm saying? And so it was the love of ball, like watching hoops, Michael Jordan, like him being my favorite, you know what I'm saying, player. As a child, like naturally you looking at what they're wearing, you know what I'm saying? So and me loving Michael Jordan, like since I can remember as like 5 years old, knowing the Come Fly With Me video, like I would watch it on repeat. I knew all the words. I had the life-size Jordan cutout in my room. And so that is what got me into sneakers, because it's like, yo, I want to wear the sneakers that Michael Jordan's wearing. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, I used to get my hair cut every summer, get the baldy, thinking I'm MJ. So that was what really, really got me into sneakers. Again, just the basketball culture. And I think it's impossible to separate the two. You know what I'm saying? The sneaker culture came from basketball. Like if it was no hoops, if it wasn't professional athletes balling in these kicks, there would be no sneaker culture. So again, so I got into the sneaker culture by way of basketball. And so the picture I sent you was a picture, you know, me at 5 years old with my Jordan 8s on. I think that was 93. And so, yeah, like I was explaining to my pops is a baller. So like him, you know, him watching ball, of course he want to keep me in, you know, whatever sneakers are the newest ones out. So that's how I got into the sneaker game for real.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So now we're gonna jump into the fan favorite segment of the day, which is Drip That Kick. The kick that we're dripping this week is the off-white Jordan 4. I think the sale colorway. We're gonna start with you, Matt. What's your fit?
So as I'm getting older, man, I'm getting real simple, real minimalistic, I guess, with how I dress. And especially I'm thinking of summer, I'm styling it for the summer. Summertime, you catching me at most you catching me in a tee. If not, it's a tank. But you catching me in a tee, some shorts, and whatever kicks, a hat, and maybe some accessories. So yeah, so I chose to style the kick, like I said, very simple. A tee from Uniqlo. I love the cuts of their tees, like the way they fit and things like that. Like, and I'm just the type, when I find something that fits right or I like it, like I OD on it. I'm gonna buy every color of it, and I'm gonna wear that for, you know, however long until I find, you know, a different look. But so for now, for me, the Uniqlo tee is really one of my favorite, most comfortable looks. So I got a basic Uniqlo tee. The Cactus Jack drops that he had like a couple months ago, Travis Scott was dropping heat. He's, I think, out of all the like celebrity collaborations and things like that, like he's one of his collection of merch and sneakers is by far one of my favorites. So I had copped a pair of the purple trail shorts, and so I would style it with those. And the bad thing is, I'm sorry, this is kind of tangent, but Cactus Jack takes forever to send their merch. You order something, you'll be waiting for 3 months. Like, so by the time I get them,
I still didn't get my t-shirt.
I just got my t-shirt like 2 weeks ago. One of the first ones that I ordered.
I had to email them.
You said you emailed them?
I had to. They taking way
too
much.
Yeah. But you know what it is? They do that pre-order, so they already get the bread, and then they go probably produce whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is they got according to the order. So whatever. But back to the styling. I got the purple Cactus shorts, so I would throw those on. A huge part of my fit are my socks. I love my Nike socks. I hate showing my ankles. I need my Nike socks. And so just to get a little freaky with it, I would throw the tie-dye socks on, and the off-white fours. And this has also made me very salty because I know I probably will not get my hands on the fours. So literally just imagining right now, but that's what I would rock with it. Oh, and then I always got to have a cap. My purple and green, I think I actually got it right here. My purple and green Supreme cap. I would probably throw that on. Call it a day.
Supreme team.
Supreme team.
All right, always on you.
For me, as you guys know, I'm only wearing black this summer. So think about how to style it in the summer.
Heat stroke O.
Heat stroke O, right? You guys see, I'm wearing black right now. Only wearing black in the summer. What I would do is, if you don't support your own brand, nobody's gonna support it. I got an upperclassman floral print t-shirt. Following that, I got some skeleton jeans, do a little denim for a nice cooler night. You know, out on town, cooler night. And then I got the off-white fours. Pretty simple, straight to the point. You don't want to overdo the essence of what off-white does to the sneaker, so keep it simple.
All right, so when I seen these shoes a few months back, I was assuming it would drop more winter time-ish. I can see why it dropped in the summertime, but like Matt says, socks has always been a big part of my outfits. If you know me, even before it became cool to wear high waters, I was rolling my jeans up because socks is my thing. And when I seen these off-whites, it reminded me of a pair of socks that I seen a few years back. It's like a cable knit chunky sock. Now, when I get these off-white fours, because I just know, listen, man, me and Nike linked up. I know they're gonna let me hit. Trust me, they can't do me this dirty. So when I'm not gonna wear.
Quick question: if you don't get them retail, you willing to cash out? You need them that bad?
I gotta see what cash out is looking like because some of these cash outs nowadays are crazy.
It'll probably only cost you one of your kids, one of your unborns. Nothing too steep, you know how
maybe. I like weekend off. That's it. But yeah, so I'm gonna get these cable knit socks. Definitely something I don't see much people rocking, but it is summertime. So socks aside, these PacSun has these cheetah print swim trunk shorts that I think are super fire. And that's it's just sometimes that's the most out there I'm gonna go. Something to make because the shoe is rather plain, something to make the outfit pop. I'm gonna have a denim button up over, so in case it gets a little late, you on the beach, things get a little, cool, you got something to throw on. If not, just tie around the waist. And then my favorite Supreme t-shirt that still eludes me. If you seen last week's episode, you know what this is. It is a Supreme Bougie Bonton t-shirt. Listen, I sound real defeated, but I'm not giving. I know one day that shirt will be mine. I know.
I'm not pulling out the shirt.
Oh my!
Yeah, I was looking.
He's not about to do it.
I wouldn't violate. I had the Bougie sticker. I was gonna pull it out. So yeah, I can give you that just as a little teaser until you get your shirt.
Yo, thanks, man. So, hold me over.
Yeah, I send that to you for sure.
All right, got it. All right, so now we're gonna go into the next question, which is, what is the top sneakers that are constantly in your sneaker rotation? Not something you wear. The top 5 sneakers you wear the most, really.
Right.
We'll start with you.
I mean, you can look at my background and see probably what my favorite kick is. Jordan 1 right now. Well, it has been now for probably for
7, at least 7.
Yeah, maybe 5 to 7 years. It's been the Jordan 1. Again, I told y'all, once I find something that fits me, I'm saying that I like how it looks, that's what I wear. So, but as far as my ones though, surprisingly, I had bought the turbo green joints, and when I bought them, I really only got them because I luckily got them on Nike. I wasn't really expecting to even win. And it wasn't something that they weren't a pair that I really, really wanted like that. But once I got them, I kind of sat on them for a while, but first time I wore them, I'm like, yo, these are fire. And immediately that became my favorite pair, even above my Breads, all the other ones. Especially for the summertime and spring. Like my turbo greens have been probably like my most worn kick out of anything. After my turbo greens, yeah, probably my bread ones. My breads, shattereds, and royals. Yeah, that's probably my top. Was
That's
that 4
4. You need.
kicks? I think that was 4.
That's 4.
And then the fifth, my UNC off whites. That I wore those too. And also another thing about me, like I'm only trying to get kicks that like I like, and once I get them, I'm wearing them. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been good at like sitting on a pair of kicks for months, and I'm the guy who, like, if I got it on Saturday, there's a very good chance. If there's a link or something on Saturday night, I may have them on. And then I may have them on for a week straight. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah. So those have been my top 5. Like I said, turbo green ones have been the main.
All right, on to me. In no order, none whatsoever. I got the Vapor Street off-white ones. And then following that, I probably put my Black Cat 4s. I've been wearing those a lot lately too. My Moonrock 350s. Gotta have some Yeezy in some part of my outfit or wardrobe, especially on days where I just have some black Adidas shorts on. And I can't cross brand, so I just do some Yeezy.
Yeah,
I got my OG 750s. No, gotta keep the OG in there sometimes. And then I got the bread ones. You can't ever go wrong with a pair of bread ones. You can never go wrong with a pair of bread ones. So that's.
But your 750s are so tough, son. The 750s are one of, like, I think, like, those are like right behind Yeezy's like Nike collection. Like the 750s are so tough, son. So tough.
All right, so y'all not getting no Yeezy loves from me, so don't expect to see any of that in my top 5. All right, so I'm gonna start off. It's no particular order, but the one that I wore the most is my out of 9s. They cross over from work attire to street attire so well. And as you guys are going to see later in the episode, there's a specific footwear that I really just dislike wearing. So the out of 9 definitely does fill in. Then we have the bread 4s. Those are definitely clutch. The white cement 4s, they replaced my white cement 3s because, you know, the 88s, they started to get a little dusty looking, so I had to, retire them. So, the white cement 4 stepped in. My favorite ones, the shadow ones, like definitely, like I think one of the most underrated colorways of the ones, period. And then
those the ones that got me like hooked on ones, the shadows.
And then my my hype beasts regular pair is gonna be the Travis 1 lows. I know people hate them. I'll be honest, when I hit on those, like I wouldn't pay retail for them. I hit on those on the app. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm flipping these. But like, yo, when they came, I opened the box and like it spoke to me. It said, I was like, oh my God, like
it said it's lit.
I love you. Like I opened the box and said, I love you. I said, I love you too. And like, listen, man, I've been rocking with them ever since. Like, I think to me, between the highs and the lows, the highs are the better looking sneaker. But I think on foot, those lows are unmatched.
Where?
Yeah.
Them highs are a beauty, son.
They are. But like,
I'm telling you, Trav's collabos are like, they the toughest to me, bro. It's just like
one thing that's just not your cup of tea.
Right. So for me, I think it's the whole like if I'm naming a specific shoe, I would say like the Balenciaga Triple S. But when I'm thinking of it overall, I've never really been big on designer. You know what I'm saying? Like on high designer kicks and stuff like that. Like, I mean, of course, we from New York. I had my Pradas, my Summer Cups and stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of that, like I've never been big on designer kicks. So for me, again, that's something that I don't really care for too much. But the Balenciagas to me are flat out like ugly. I think those are really ugly. And yeah, so I think it's obviously the mix of the brand, the price point, like that's what just creates that hype around them. That's like, I got to get it. So But for me, I could do without designer. I can do without designer altogether, like clothing wise and shoe wise. For real, I really can do without the high fashion type stuff.
Facts. I agree with you there, man. I tell people all the time, y'all paying for that individual moment, but in 5-6 years, you're never gonna wear them again. Compared to I had jeans 6 years ago that I still wear. But it's on you.
Right.
No. And I'm pretty sure you can get the same answer from me. Like as far as like being this, when you asked this question the first time, I was like, we kind of did this on a previous show about the one thing that we like just isn't for us, so we wouldn't like. And I didn't think about designer. I didn't think about designer then, but since Matt brought it up, I do think that isn't my cup of tea, right? And I feel like they don't blend into like what streetwear is. And you look at superstars or stars in the making, or stars that we know who are stars, like Offset, who and like Quavo, who came into the game designer, right? But now they aren't still, like you just said, 5 or 6 years later, it's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna think about it. Now Offset is a sneakerhead, right? He's buying sneakers from Mateo. Like he's doing these things, and he came in the game saying designer. So designer, it just doesn't hold its value.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, because to me, I really feel like, and I know not everyone who's in designer, but a lot of people who are in designer, like designers only desired because of the price point. It's like I want to be able to spend as much money on a piece as possible, so I know like, yo, this is the best. You know what I'm saying? Like they equate the price point with the value of it, or like how hot it is. And it's like, to me, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you paid $300 for that T-shirt, like if it's weak, it's weak. You know what I'm saying? Like, and same thing with the kicks. Like you paid, like, you know, just thinking about the lubes, and a lot of those kicks to me are just flat out ugly. You know what I'm saying? And like, so like how often you gonna wear kicks that's spiked out? Like,
all right, so before I start, let me just take it back to last week, and I do want to apologize to my fan base. Question last week was, what is 5 sneakers someone that's trying to start a collection needs? And I was trying to be, you know, eclectic and well-rounded, and I included the Adidas Stan Smiths. And I was trying to, broaden the horizons, tell people they could reach for other things. And I got a lot of New York backlash for not having the white and white ups. And, I try to fight back. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? They're right. I told somebody to buy a pair of shoes. Me personally, I wouldn't wear. I just want to, put that disclaimer out there. Like, listen, if you're starting a sneaker collection, don't listen to me. Don't get those Stan Smiths. All right. If you want them, feel free, but don't say I advised you for that. But I know I'm about to get a lot of New York backlash with this right now, because one thing that is not my cup of tea, and I just I just hate to see people wear it. And I know New York's
what you about to say, son?
He about to get back.
Tims, I hate them. Tims, yes. I don't care what nobody says. I hate them. The butters, I hate it. It's nothing but cholesterol. I do not like them. I can't listen. I haven't had a pair of Tims since I bought them for me when I was in high school.
Bro, Tims, that's like the New York City founding fathers, bro. Like, you don't have to like them, but you have to respect them, bro. You don't even have to have them.
I'm about to go light
respect them.
Yeah, I'm about to go light candles, listen to Biggie and cry. I know what I just did, but I had to be true with the people. I don't like Tims. Like, I can't see me buying a pair.
Not like Tims.
They're not my thing, man. Like,
and to be like, I'm with you. I probably haven't owned a pair of Tims in decades, literally. But for me, I just feel like my feet are too big for Tims. Like, I wear size 12 and I ain't 6'6", so Tims are looking crazy on me. But I love to see somebody in a fresh pair of butters, like, you know what I'm saying? That's rocking them right. Like,
bro,
you know what? It's
boots to me. Whenever I see somebody wearing a pair of Tims, like, they get their calf workout in, bro. Like, that's straight leg day. I hate Tims. Oh, I hate him. I had to get that out. I'm sorry. Like, yo, that's been biting me for weeks.
That's wild, bro.
I was like, yo, we already did. He was like, we already did this question. I was like, yo, I gotta talk to the people. I cannot stand Tim's, bro. I
Yo,
can't,
D,
bro.
you better not be clickbaiting, bro. Just saying stuff to get views. You still live here, son. So you really gonna publish this?
So as long as you know me, you ever seen me wear Tim's?
Never. I've never seen you wear Tim's.
Bro, I cannot stand those things, bro. Like, especially like, I'm sorry. It was disgusting. Like, you just,
All right, yo, D.
Yo, D.
Yo, D,
Strike two, right?
Yeah. All right, let's move on.
I took back strike one. I'm willing to die on this Tim Hill. I'm not messing with you.
Nobody.
And I see you really lined us with that little apology, really, so you can hit us with the haymaker, like apologize for the little Stan Smith, so you can tell us about the Tims. Wow, bro. Wow.
Listen, man. People in New York don't even like Tims like that. We just think we have to wear it, bro.
Bro. You don't ever have to wake up and like put on your blackness, bro. You just wake up black. Like New Yorkers wake up, bro. We're born like it's just born into Tims. It's a rite of passage, son.
Like I'm tired of them telling me what I'm supposed to wear because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm not wearing Tims. Period. All right, so before I really get kicked out of New York and have to live in Delaware, let's move on our feet for today. You want to start us off? What you got on feet?
Oh man, I'm letting y'all know right now. We shot this on a Thursday. I know it released on a Sunday, but shot on a Thursday. You know, Thursday is Supreme Thursdays. So today on the feet, I got the Supreme. Hi, John.
That was always one of my favorite fairs that you had, son.
Took it back. OG, as you can see, I wear my sneakers. Need some chills for these Jones, but took it way back. Oh, it's still an all black summer, you know? So I had to put those on. Supreme Jones, 94. New York out here.
All right, Matt, what you got?
I got, again, one of my top fives. My good old Shatters.
Let's see. I knew Matt was gonna come humble.
You know, humble. What makes me love these sneakers even more is how I got them. Because I did not cash out. I caught these for a steal. I traded a pair of Space Jam 11s. I
was with you.
Yeah, right. You put that with me.
Wait, straight up?
Straight up, B.
But that trade is like when the Lakers traded Kwame Brown for Pau Gasol. Like, how I let that happen? But my pick today, God bless him. It's special to today's episode because the only pair of shoes that I ever size swapped, and I size swapped it with my good man Mateo because he hit these on the Supreme app.
I forgot about that.
And I remember I was going crazy for them, and he was like, "Yo." He had my size. He's like, "Yo, if you're like gonna hit retail, why don't you get them in my size?" Because it was actually cheaper in his size. So I got that everything, and then we size swapped. So yeah, man, these are my feet for today. You know, like O said, it's Supreme Thursday, so I had to bring out the Supreme Fives.
Dang, y'all left me out the loop. But my joint's right here though. Hold on. Well, not my five. Oh, my five's right here. Okay.
All his heat in the back.
Nah.
I'm telling you, bro. All right, fellas, it was a great episode, man. If you made it this far, please like, comment. Also, new thing in the comments. Let us know who you think won the Sneaker of the Day battle. Okay, this is the first time we're doing it, so do it for this episode and go back to all the episodes. Let us know who you think had the most heat on that day. Also, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please tell a friend to subscribe. We need these subscriptions to go up. By the end of July, I want to be looking at least 250, guys. So until next week, man, peace.
Peace, y'all.